Hi, welcome to my channel. My name is Rosy O, and today I'm gonna do kind of like a whip and chat type of thing. This is the first video I've recorded since come back from the Christmas break. So I decided to do a chat just to kind of explain what's gonna happen well, not happen, what I'm planning to do with the channel moving forward, because I might have said a video before, another whip and chat I had, that I kind of want to get a little organized. The way my videos worked is I came up with an idea and immediately record it and then put it up. So that's why some of my videos are kind of wonky. So you'd have one video about crocheting in yarn and then another video about diamond painting, and I feel that's a little disorganized. So, and I'll explain a little bit more in a minute. So today I'm actually going to work on this small little 20 by 20 oh, well, it's upside down. I'm gonna explain why it's upside down. Sized painting, because I actually was working on this one and it's just little pieces that I'm really close to finishing. So I figured let me just use this one in the whip and chat so I can get close to finishing this painting. Some of the materials I have here today, and it's actually the first time I've actually used them. I've seen other diamond paintings who've been painting for years, and it's really interesting because they'll talk about other tricks and tips and accessories that they use for their diamond painting, and some of them I found interesting, so I decided, hey, let me try it out. So the two things that I know, because every diamond painting, you usually in the kit you get a little square of a wax, and that's how I started too. You would press the pen in, and you would start putting the beads on, sorry, the diamonds on. And I like it. It's just, to me it felt kind of slow because the wax after a while doesn't stick anymore, so I had to take it out, do it again. And especially when I was working on a bigger painting and it took me a couple hours to get ahead, having to do that over and over, I felt like I was slow. So some of the tips I found was interesting, and I tested them out before I started recording, and I'm sold. So two of the items I have here, it's I grew up calling this thumbtack. No, sorry, how can it sticky tack. We would use these when I was like in elementary school, when we put up butcher paper like on some of the announcement boards, and we would put it on the paper to stick, and that's how I know it as. So, but I know it has a different name. I don't remember what it is. That's just the way I refer to it. And the other one is Putty. And this surprised me. I had never heard of this before. And it's really cool because you kind of put it in your little drill. So when you actually get it, it does the same as this, but this one's a little more, to me, because I tested it with mine. I believe this lasts a lot more than this item. But the reason I have two of them is because it's two different drill bits on the pen. So this one I use it for a single placer. This one I use it as for a multi-placer, and it works really well. Because I tried to reverse and it was like, no, it made such a mess. I'll show you what the putty actually looks like in a minute. So I can kind of explain why I did that. That this is single, this is multiple. I'm sorry, this is a multiple placer. It's because I learned a lesson the hard way why I probably shouldn't do that in the future. And I actually got a new pen. This one, I got this from Amazon, and I took a risk, and I kind of liked how the picture's on. I love the color, and it's kind of clear. So I figured, you know what, let's just try this and see how it works. It works really well. Like, I handles real well. It's a little bit balanced. It's not that thick, and it's not that heavy. And the part that I really wanted is the bits that came with it are metal. And with putty, I had heard that it works way better with metal than plastic. And I originally tried it on the plastic, and it kind of doesn't stick as well in the plastic. I don't know why. It could be because I've been using wax forever in that plastic one, so maybe that's why I had problems with the putty staying in. But with the metal, it went in and perfect. Like, it has no problem staying in the metal part. And I don't know why, but this pen set came with these little, like, um they're not squishy. They feel kind of like fabric. So, and it's kind of comfortable. Like when I was holding it, it really helps like with my fingers and all that. Interesting thing that came with this, it has a little, I couldn't figure out what this was. I was like, what is this? You put it down, it's actually a little rester so you can put your pen on when you finish. That blew my mind. I was like, whoa, I didn't have that. Like my other pen I had didn't was just a pen and that's it. But when I put it down, it actually stays and I just put the pen and whoop, and there you go. It's so weird, but I think that's really smart because my pen has a habit of rolling away. So some information about this putty. This is actually a small business, and I'm 100% sure to put a link in the description below. I located this seller through another diamond painter, and I saw how they would use it. So I was like, you know what, let me try it, and I fell in love. This is really, really good quality putty, and it has a scent. All of these have a scent with it, and this scent is Winter Fairy. And I had no idea what it is because, you know, I don't know what fairy and winter smells like. So I tested. I can actually open it right now, and it smells awesome. I'm sorry, but it smells amazing, and it's really cool because anytime you're using it, because when you're gonna put putty into your drill bit, you kind of have to pull a bit and kind of massage it a bit to warm it down to make it a little bit more loose, so you're able to put it within the drill bit. Oh man, as soon as I opened it, oh, it smells so good. So it's all the ones I've seen always come in a little wax paper to keep the putty from moving around and staying still. And this one, it's brown and white. And I, at first when I saw it, I was like, why is it that color? And you know, to each their own. I don't know how putty's made, so there could be a reasoning for it, or they just love, or the color is just, you know, I don't know. I do like the color. I like this little brown and the white. And I've already pulled some out. And the really neato thing is if you pull too much, you can always put some back and it's perfect. It stays there. And oh my goodness, and it just wafted to yourself like a fine wine. It smells awesome. And this smell, I had no idea what it is. To me, it smells a little bit, just a little bit like bubble gum, but not that like crazy bubblegum smell you smell like in candy and all that. It's just, I can't figure out what the smell is. It just smells good. And there is a description. If you go to her shop, it's an Etsy store. She had a page that describes what each smell is, and honestly, I kind of forgot what the basis of the smell is. But to me, it smells like bubblegum. Just not that really, you know, gnarly, really strong, punch you in the face kind of bubblegum smell. It's just, oh man, it smells so good. I kind of just want to leave it open just to keep smelling it. But yeah, that's pretty much how putty works. You just pull it, massage it a bit to loosen it, and then put it in the drill bit. And I found out as well, like, they're really long lasting. So of course, you know, make sure to put it away and all that. But I myself, when I first received it, they delivered it in the mailbox, and the weather has been really, really cool. It's been in like the 50s and the 40s, and I was so worried that it was gonna either just brick up and freeze and start breaking. And no, it didn't. When I took it out of the pack, it was really hard. Not that it was solid, it was just really hard. So, but when I pulled it, well, actually, I can show you. When I pulled it, it made me think of like pizza. You know, like when you take the slice and the cheese comes with you. That's kind of what it looks like when you pull it. See how it comes out? Well, when I did that, when it was just really, really just kind of a little harder, I just pulled a boom. It automatically had no problems. And I thought that was fascinating because I was like, oh my goodness, because I thought it was going to chip off. No, it didn't. It just did that effect. And all you do is that, and that's when you massage it and put it in the drill bit. So, excuse me, I'm going to put it away just to make sure it stays. And also, I have read that sometimes the smell, I mean, that just makes sense. Everything does that. Candles do that. Anything, the smell kind of disappears a bit, but it doesn't, to my understanding, doesn't affect the putty. So even if the smell goes away, I'm still going to be using the putty because it is really, really cool to use this. So, but I'm going to save the smell as long as I can, just make sure it's really close. And so for this smell is Winter Fairy, and I bought two of them. I bought this one, and let me see if I can get the other one out. Because I saw that they had a cocoa one, and I thought, oh my goodness, I kind of want that Like, it made me think of like when you get hot chocolate, like when it's nice and cold, and you get hot chocolate, a little bit of marshmallows. And I was like, oh my goodness, I kind of want that smell. The other one I bought was Unicorn Hot Cocoa. And it's from the same, seller. So the only thing is a different smell. This one's a little bit different. It's, I can't describe how it smells. It does smell like chocolate, don't get me wrong. It's just, it's a little bit, to me, it smells like dark chocolate. Like, it has that little nice chocolate smell, but then you smell a little bit of bitter. It's what it makes me think of. But it smells like chocolate though. It's just a little more bitter. Like, I opened it, yeah, I mixed the smells now. Now it's kind of like a trippy smell. But I smell the cocoa more, and I kind of like it. And again, just waft it, and you can actually catch it. And this one's cool. This one is, oh, let me open it the other way because I originally opened it this way. It's purple. And I thought it was going to be, oh, actually, let me make sure that, I don't pull it, because originally, I haven't used this one. I fell in love how this smelled, so I kept moving with the other one. So it's a purpley color. I kind of was expecting kind of like a dark brown, because you know how it says cocoa. No, it's a really purpley color, and it's so pretty. It's like a nice lilac purple. And I fell in love with the color. I really love the color. Like, I had seen that some of the putties have colors to them, and I fell in love with it. So I think it's really cool. I'm planning to use this one once I finish this one up. Here's the plot twist though. I got super excited by these. I went a little nuts and ordered a whole bunch more. So I'm gonna have putty for the years. So, and like I said, I just fell in love with these two. I also purchased a wax, but I haven't received it yet. And the wax, it's more for the single bit, to my understanding. I haven't tried it yet. When I do, I'll make sure to show a video about it. But again, the seller for this is Pure Bliss Wax Co. But I'll make sure to put a link to her Etsy shop so you can, so if you're interested in purchasing. When I purchased these, they were on sale, so I'm not too sure the sale's already ended. It was up before Christmas. You know, everything was pretty much discounted everywhere. So I was able to get that price, but I'm not too sure if it still is now. I mean, you can always go and check. There's really affordable prices, and for an item that lasts as long as it's gonna last, I highly believe it's worth it. And so that was that. And they're a small business as well, so anything to help out anyone else, it's good for them too. And the other item is the sticky tack. So as you see, I've already stabbed the poor thing twice, because as I said, it takes a long time before okay, I have to switch it out. And the other painting, I finished another 2020, and I just went nuts because I really wanted to finish it. And I used this stuff, and it's the same thing. It's if you've never really used the sticky tack before, this is usually, like I said, I grew up using it at school, but these are also good for, like, if you have like a college dorm. You can actually put them on the wall, and you can hang posters, and when you have to take it off, you can just peel it off, and it doesn't affect the wall, and it doesn't affect the poster. Now, I've lived in dorms before, so that's why I know that at first-hand experience. So this as well, it's kind of, you can actually pull it, and if you want to put it in the drill, but Rosie got lazy and I just stabbed it. And it worked pretty well. It acted the same as the wax, as you can kind of maybe see it. It's in the drill bit already, and it's really cool. You just like put it in and it stays, and right now I feel it's sticky right now, and I've already used a little bit that's whatever's in the pen. This is really, and I purchased this through Temu. You can buy this anywhere. You can buy it at Walmart. It's usually in office supplies, because it's kind of considered like an office supply, but I saw that it was on Temu, because I actually was buying some other diamond paintings, and I thought, you know what, let me just try it, and it was really affordable. So I purchased it, and oh my goodness, this is life-changing right here. So that's why I was so excited when I was able to get it, and at such a good price. It's a good deal. As well, I'm also going to put a link to this in the description below if you're interested in trying this out. My apologies, I kind of just talked a whole bit, and I actually haven't gone to actually paint. So let me zoom in, and we can get this painting starting, okay? All right, sorry about that. I actually had to get a a sip of coffee because, you know, I was talking too much. So the reason this painting is upside down is because since I started in the habit, especially for the bigger paintings, I started to be doing, let me push it up a bit, start one corner and then just keep going. And I would just be putting, even though they were different. But this one, it totally slipped my mind to do that because it's such a smaller one. Like, I don't believe I have to be like, oh, section this off now. I mean, it's a small one. So I started pretty much, I knew I wanted to do the white, the majority of the like, the major color in this painting. I wanted to complete it first so that I can only focus on the main item in the middle. This image is a teacup. It's a teacup with a flower on it, and I love how it looks really Victorian with me, like really classic looking. So that's why I kind of like this painting a lot. And that's why I kind of had it upside down, because I finished one section with one letter and I'm like, okay, finish that section, and I would just turn the painting and then move on. I mean, I have no problems reading the letters because they're letters in this painting. I can read them upside down. Like, to me, it's no problem. I know some people unfortunately can't do that, so whatever works with you, you if you want to do it at an angle, who cares? It's whatever you want to do, whatever works for you. That's what's, you know, that's what matters in the end. So right now I'm working on letter C, which is this kind of, I don't know what it is, kind of like a olive drab color. It's kind of, you know, it's not like a bright color. So, how y'all doing? It's weird saying that when there's like, it's just me and the camera. But I hope everyone had a really good break. Especially with Christmas, since it just was what, 2 days ago, I think. So hopefully y'all had, you know, whoever's watching, everyone out there, not just whoever's watching this video. I hope y'all had a good break. A much needed break. We're almost till the end of the year. And right now everyone's going crazy with New Year's preparations. So, and I've been seeing just people already running to the store, getting everything ready. Yeah, just I don't really do a lot for New Year's. It's usually my husband and we just, you know, what matters is that we're together, as cheesy as it sounds. And, you know, and get a sip of champagne and have, you know, a good dinner, have the cat with us. And, you know, just real simple. And I know some people prefer the whole party aspect of New Year's, and I mean, if that's your thing, go for it. Just be safe out there, all right? I mean, um, especially if there's a lot of people they'll party all night. I've actually been at, like, when I was in college, I actually went to a New Year's party that it literally was a party until the sun rises. And yeah, but that was back in the day. I don't do that anymore. You know why? I'm too busy painting. I'm too busy crocheting, and I'm too busy sleeping because, you know, that's kind of important. So, for Christmas I actually got presents. I actually got presents. That sounds like I never get presents. So, and the presents, and my husband gave me, oh my goodness, I love them. There were some items that I really wanted. A lot of them were crochet items. Like, I got a new project bag, and oh my goodness, I love that bag. I've been wanting it forever, and they were always on and off on Amazon. So I figured, okay, hopefully they don't sell out for Christmas. Thank goodness they didn't, because I was able to get it, and I was like, woo! So I'm so excited that I got that bag. And just, you know, little things, you know, my husband wanted to give me. And same thing, little things that I wanted to give him for Christmas. I gave a gift to my cat, and we do that every year. Like, I know it's such a, I know we're not the only ones that do that, because I have a friend that does that too with their dog. They'll give a gift, like they'll full on, you know, go nuts and give really nice gifts to their dog. So we did that for our cat. We gave him a really large. It's kind of like a scratch pad, but it's we only have him use scratch pads that are cardboard. So that, to me, it's a little easier to clean up, because even when, you know, all the cardboard flecks off, you can just broom it and that's it. Super easy. The other kind of scratch pads, he's not a fan of it. So the first time we gave him a regular one, he's like, no, he's like, that's not his thing. So we made sure to get him one that was cardboard, and he fell in love with that. So I'm just gonna hear me shake the beads a bit. So we gave him that. We gave him a large one, which we never did. And it's really cool because it's real big that he can actually lay down on it. And we've already seen him do it. He'll lay down on it and he's just like, like all happy. And then he'll start scratching like crazy. And it's so funny when I see him do that. I'm like, why are you doing that? And then he'll lay back down and fall asleep and he'll wake up and do it again. It is such a trip watching him do that. I was like, whatever makes you happy, cat. And he loves that little, well, it's not little, that really big scratch pad bed looking thing. I have no idea what to call it. And it's really cool because it's designed so like it's kind of long. So that's why he's able to lay on it. And it kind of looks like an infinity symbol. It kind of looks like an 8. It's just the design of it. So all of it is cardboard. So no matter where he is, he can scratch it. And that's why I liked it because that's going to last him a really long time. He doesn't usually finish the scratch pads a lot. But just to, make sure that it's good for him. And he always has it ready for him when he wakes up. It's important for cats to get that because it helps with their nails and all of that. So that's pretty much was my Christmas. Had a good, traveled a bit, went, had a good dinner with the husband. And I tried to do travel diamond painting. Yeah, I cannot do that. Because I believe speed bumps and diamond painting are each other's worst enemies. Because, yeah, it's, and I tried really hard to research it. Because I've seen that some people, try to do it too. And some people claim they've been successful for it. Some are like, don't even try. So when I tried it, oh my goodness, like I kept having beads fly everywhere. And which is funny because when we'd have to pull over or anything, I'd get out of the car and be gathering each bead. Gathering each bead. So I'm like, okay, this is important because I don't want to be short beads. Luckily, that's, it's my car and the beads didn't really travel like, within the seat or anything. They kept ending up like where my feet were. So I was able to get the beads and finish that painting. And I was like, oh, thank goodness, because I was going to lose it if I was missing a bead and it's somewhere in the car. So yeah, lesson learned. I'm not doing that anymore. Unless I can find something like a cup or something so that I'm able to use the pen to get the bead, but they stay with, I don't know. I'm not planning to travel anytime soon, but if I do, I'm gonna have to come up with an idea to do that because I like the idea of doing that while on the road. But since that was not successful, I went back to my crocheting and I was working on a blanket the whole road, which worked out because I got to get a lot done. And usually I do that, but I just wanted to venture, be a little brave, and try diamond painting on the road. Yeah, lesson learned. I gotta get better at it. So that was pretty much my Christmas break. And it gave me a chance to kind of organize and figure out an idea of how I'm going to try to move forward with the channel. During the break, if y'all noticed, I kept putting shorts out. And mostly so that I can kind of keep the algorithm rolling with, pretty much with my channel. Because actually, someone told me that one of my videos got suggested to them. I was like, no way. They were like, yeah. And they took a picture of it and they showed it to me. I was like, that is so cool. Like, it's so weird to me. Like, I just keep putting these videos out. I never think, oh, okay, I don't know if anyone will actually, get told or shown or anything that, oh, look, Rosie has a video. Like, I don't know. I think it's more me. Like, I assume no one's gonna see it. So she showed me that, and I figured, oh, okay, so that's how the algorithm works. So that's why I kept putting little shorts that I was doing of projects I was doing on the road. The diamond painting I was working on was the hummingbird one. That one's the one I took with me when I was traveling. So that's why I was making sure to put shorts out, and yeah, people kept viewing them, and I was like, interesting. So, and I'm still trying to just get the kinks, trying to get all the little details out for the channel, just so that, there's always at least one person watching. So I know all of my hard work that I put into the video, someone's appreciative of that. Or just something real quick, because we all like those really short videos that it's like, oh, look at that, it's a cat, and you're just watching it. Like, I'm guilty of that. So I know it's like a fan favorite. That's what everyone wants to be watching nowadays. So that's why I was making sure to put a little short out there so people can have something to watch during the break. And it was, I didn't have anything with me that I'd be able to record, so that's how you made sure to put the short. So the idea came up with this channel is, it's such a mix. It's either I'm showing crochet or diamond painting. And I know some people don't like diamond painting, some people don't like crochet. I can see it based off of the number of views people are putting on the videos. So what I'm going to try, and I'm going to try it um probably this week and next month, or we're near the end of the year. So I'll try to do it this week. And I'm going to do 1 week of diamond painting, the following week, 1 week of crochet, and then be alternating it so it can be a little bit more focused on, oh, okay, this week is diamond painting. I want to see what she's working on. Or the following week, oh, she's going to do crochet. Let's see if she finished that blanket. Because it's mostly for, and not so much the diamond painting, it's mostly the crochet. It does take me time to finish any projects that I kind of want to show on the video, or any information or any yarn that I receive. I can show it as a video in that channel. So I'm sorry, in the channel. So that's how I'm thinking of moving forward on my channel, so that it's not kind of all over the place every other day. It's, it's something else that has nothing to do with what I talked about the day before. And I don't know, to me, to myself, I feel like it's really disorganized. I mean, I haven't had anyone tell me, coming at me like, how come it's not yarn today? You know what I mean? I'm not having anyone tell me that. It's just, it's my personal, it's the conversation that we all talk to ourselves. That's what I have. And I'm telling myself, okay, I need to do better, because even I'm getting annoyed that my videos are not concise at all. So that's what I'm planning to do. The other thing I'm going to do, I'm not going to put a video every day. It's not that I don't enjoy it. It's just, I am so worried I'm going to run out of ideas. That it's going to get to the point and be like, today we're going to talk about the importance of tissue paper. Like, like it has nothing to do with my channel, because I'm going to run out of ideas. And I'm a little paranoid of that. So that's why I thought, you know what, let's take a break from every day. And mostly I did the everyday thing so that I can get the ball rolling and the algorithm can start picking me up, because it makes a difference when there's a channel that's not active. It kind of tweaks it a bit, and it gets a little harder to have, get your channel shown out there if you're not being so active on it. That I did learn from other YouTube channels, not just with diamond painting and all that, other YouTube channels that I watch, because there are some informational YouTube channels about how the whole YouTube business works. So that's why I wanted to make sure that I was doing the daily thing. Oh my goodness, this diamond ran away. So the decision for that, I'm gonna try to do 3 videos a week. So it'll probably be I'm thinking Wednesday. Actually, that's the other. Well, yeah. I was thinking Monday, Wednesday, and Friday. But then I thought it's a work week, so I mean that's during the work day. So some people might not be able to catch a video, especially if it's a new one that just came up. I'm sorry, that I'm premiering out. So I'm thinking of doing Monday, Wednesday, and Saturday. Mostly because Friday, you're out of work and you just want to relax, and you just want to, or go out and do whatever you want, Like some people don't want to stay at home and watch YouTube videos. Or a YouTube video of me explaining this is the magic of diamond painting. So, and it's Friday, you do whatever you want, especially if you're done for the week. So that's how I figured I'll do it on Saturday, because, everyone's relaxed and you're on the weekend and you're doing whatever you want to do. You might pull up YouTube and there's good old Rosie explaining this is why you don't do this with diamond painting, or this is why you be nice to the yarn with crochet. So I'm planning to do that just to calm it down. But it also gave me the idea that if I'm doing 3 videos a week, it means it gives me the opportunity to put more shorts out there. Just as I said, to keep the channel rolling. And shorts to me are so like quick to like just record. And that's how I did it during my little break. I was like, oh my goodness, this is so much simpler than me sitting there getting everything ready for video, what I'm gonna do and all that. So I'm planning to do some shorts, probably one a day. I'm not gonna do like 4 shorts in one day. And it's mostly about like if the week I'm gonna cover diamond painting, you're only gonna get shorts about diamond painting. Or if I'm doing crochet or anything with yarn, you only get shorts about yarn and crochet. So like I said, it's a little bit organized, and so I can keep, especially if I see something interesting like the hummingbird project I kept working on. I did the shorts almost every day just so you can see slowly the status of how much the painting is starting to come together. I did that because I thought it was really cool. Like, oh wow. And I saw that a lot of people were interested in that too. So I was like, it's really cool. You start slowly seeing whatever painting that anyone's working on start coming to completion. And it's so cool, like seeing that, because I've seen that as a viewer as well. So that's pretty much my plans for my channel moving forward. And this week, since I started this, is going to be diamond painting. And which is perfect because I actually had some diamond paintings. I actually got brave and I bought 2 paintings from Diamond Art Club because I've seen so many other diamond painters do those paintings and they're just gorgeous, gorgeous, gorgeous paintings. So I saw that they have a kind of like a store through Amazon, but these are smaller canvases. These are like 20, 30, 34, like they're smaller ones and they're more affordable. They were $20. And I did not know they had their own little, section in Amazon. And I saw these paintings and I was like, you know what? I'm still going to get brave. And the plot twist, they're square drills. And I have never done a square painting. So we're all gonna experience it together. And I'm planning to put a video out this week showing those paintings because they're just so cute. One of them's a cat on books. It's so pretty. So planning to show that later this week. And yeah, I'm so excited to start those because they are bigger, but I'm really excited to try square drills because I've never done that before. So, stay tuned. That's going to be coming up this week. So that's pretty much all I have. Sorry that it seemed a lot of information, but this is the first video that I've been able to do after the break. So, and I just wanted to give you all an update to show pretty much how I'm going to be handling everything moving forward. So if you're a returning subscriber, thank you so much for coming back. I always appreciate whenever I see that. And if you're new, I kindly ask if you can click the subscribe and the like button below so you can be updated on any new videos that I'm coming out with. I always get excited whenever I get new subscribers because it shows that, there are some people that kind of like what I'm putting out there. So thank you again for joining me and have yourself a wonderful day. Thank you.